Hi, everybody. This is James with Answerbase. I just wanted to give a helpful tip to any e-commerce merchants who may have seen a dip in their traffic recently with some of these Google core updates that have been going on in 2024, and there's been a lot of them. But one thing that we found as we're talking to e-commerce merchants is they've seen a dip in traffic since January, basically the first quarter of this year in 2024. And this is going on at the same time that Google has started surfacing these popular products tables as a priority for many e-commerce searches. So historically, these have been, category pages for e-commerce merchants. Now you can see this example, that traditional listing is buried under uh, 20 of these things. So, and then the people also ask questions. So this may be part of why you're seeing a dip. What we've seen here is that first of all, these are called merchant listings. Google announced in 2022 that it's not just Merchant Center, it's basically any product page with product structure data in it is eligible for these results. And what we found is that there is a good way to detect within your Search Console how you're doing here and if there's any issues. So on the left-hand side, there's this merchant listings link in your Google Search Console. You want to click on that. The first thing to check is if there's anything that is holding you back from being considered valid here in your schema. So Google will point out a number of things that might be wrong. You'll see it in red. You're going to want to fix those. And so what you can see through some relatively simple schema changes that you can recover, and you can recover quite quickly through that. And so hopefully this is helpful. If you have anything to clean up there, that you can solve that and be eligible for those listings. Even if you're all green, there is another thing to note is that you can notably increase the number of merchant listings that you're considered valid for. What does this is if you have product variants, Google has something called product variant schema that it wants applied. And this is called product group. You'll see here it's for product variants. And we have seen notable increases by the addition to that. So if you have product variants on your product pages, but you don't have this product group schema, what you're going to want to do is apply that, and you'll see some really dramatic lifts here. This customer had 1,900 valid. You see, just within a couple weeks, this jumped to over 120,000 valid merchant listings there. What's interesting about this site is they only have about 3,000 products. So 121,000 valid merchant listings now. So that is a quick jump. Obviously, for Answerbase, we we need you to be eligible to be listed in order to do our job and help you rank. As far as the Q&A produced through Answerbase for e-commerce merchants to their product Q&A, we've seen crazy increases, especially in the August core update as Google continues to steer towards people first content. The December core update, you'll see the August core update. We actually started seeing that lift in December, or I'm sorry, in July 18th. That notably lifted. The December update, we've seen a lift in impressions. We haven't seen the clicks follow that yet, but we'll be tracking that closely, obviously. And this is specifically for the Q&A content that is spawned through Answerbase for e-commerce merchants. So Google's doing what it's saying. It is as it's communicated, they have updated their automated ranking systems. They created the helpful content system off of the original helpful content update. And what happened in March of this year, that became part of their core ranking systems. So basically, the stuff that Google communicated back in the original update as far as focusing on people first content, avoiding create search engine first content. When they talk about what people first content is, do you have an existing audience that would find the content useful if they came directly to you? They When customers do that, they ask questions. That's why we love that. They also reiterated in this that they don't care about word count. They've said this over and over again. So if you're worrying about word count, don't just satisfy the customer's request for information. And if you do that well, this is why Google continues to blow up Q&A content. Keep in mind, back here we were responsible even before the core update. We were responsible for about 8 to 9% of our customers' organic traffic. We have customers where 48% of their traffic is the best I've seen, is to the Q&A content specifically now, and that's also lifting their short tail searches. So Google's doing exactly what it said it would do. It said that it's doing what it needs to do to satisfy the searcher as a priority. You'll notice that Google, when it comes to what kind of content to create, they created this great guide about creating helpful, reliable, people first content. You'll see actually that they copied and pasted a lot of the same stuff from the helpful content update into this. And the question is how does SEO apply now? SEO is helpful when it's applied to people first content. So the days of doing keyword research and then doing competitor research and creating copycat content where the person who is writing doesn't really know anything about the topic, and not adding anything to the internet, those days are coming to an end. You need to start with what your customers care about, what information your customers want, and then you apply SEO to that. That's what content creation is moving forward. Google needs that content. AI needs that brain dump into a digital format so that it can get its fingers on that and produce. And the key is that when you do that, Google rewards you through lifting the short tail searches, those product searches. 80% of searches on Google are for information. So if Google doesn't satisfy that informational need, they're in trouble because the searchers will go somewhere else. But if you satisfy the informational need, you give Google the information that it needs to satisfy the informational need, Google will reward you through lifting the short tail searches, which 10% of searches are for products or services. The other 10% are for specific brands. So just make sure that, first of all, make sure you're visible. You'll want to make sure that. But then second of all, help your customers create content. Obviously, Answerbase will help you with this to be able to make sure that you both know what the demand is, but satisfy the demand, and publish that in a way where your site can experience this, and then do that in a way, and we have workflows where you can optimize your short tail searches to make sure that it all ties back to your products and services. So I hope this video gives you some quick wins for your e-commerce store. Really check out that product group schema because that's a big deal to just get a very quick win. This was literally within a week of them making this change. They started seeing this dramatic hike. This specific hike right here, this first bar you see here, we thought that was dramatic, and then you can see what's happened since then. So I hope that helps you. Reach out to us at Answerbase, schedule a demo. We're happy to talk to you about your site. If there's anything we can help, just free tips to do stuff like this, we are happy to help or connect you with a partner that can help. And we'd love to obviously speak with you about our solution, which drives this kind of stuff recently. So would love to contact and reach out. We'll help when we can. I hope everybody has a great day, and we'll be in touch.